Hey guys, Ricardo here, and welcome to my blog Tech Tips. Alright, so this is my review of the Samsung A05. Alright, so this is the A05. And things I like about this device, it comes with two cameras and a flash. So you have two cameras, including a front-facing camera, and of course, straight out of the box, if you were to get one of these, you'll find that the display is quite nice. It takes very nice photos, and of course you can get all of the apps that you're accustomed to in Android. It plays games very nicely, especially kids games, and I would recommend this particular device for a child, or of course even an adult, as long as you're not doing hardcore gaming. And this is easily a entry level device, or of course it would be almost mid tier, but of course it shadows just between mid and low tier, meaning it's not so low that the experience is terrible, and it's so good that you can actually really enjoy your device and balancing affordability with performance. So I think this will be a great entry level device. Anything lower, and of course it will be basically unusable. The screen will be not as good, and of course the performance would suck. So of course the A05 is one of those devices I do recommend, but of course depends on your needs as a user. Alright, so let's get look into at some of the cool things about it. Picture quality is very nice, especially as you have good lighting. It will be okay for pictures. As you can see, pictures are detailed, and of course the cameras do a solid job providing you have enough lighting. The low light functionality is not very good. You'd expect that from the higher tier of these devices, such as the S series. But with sufficient lighting, the camera does do a solid job, and as long as you're not doing a lot of low light photography, you should not have any issues. I personally like the camera as it comes with all of the bells and whistles that are expected with Android, and you are able to take very solid photos and videos. The screen does a very solid reproduction of pictures and of course images, so of course viewing your videos and online content should not be a problem. If your aim is to view content such as placed on YouTube, you should have no issues, as things should move through quite nicely, and of course it's snappy enough to handle everyday tasks. Games such as kids game plays fine, and of course you'll find that it's not much issues such as 3D animations and so on. So of course this should be quite easy and nice for kids to play their cool games, as well as adults to enjoy games. If you're a child and this is a starter device for you, you should be able to play your fun kids games and of course interactive games with your friends quite nicely. And of course, if you want more beefy performance, you would need one of the higher models in the A series, or of course a S series device. I highly recommend the A05 as a budget device, and of course as a great starter device. So if you're in the market for something that's budget friendly, that does everything including make calls, work with your popular apps such as WhatsApp, and gives you cool features that you'll really enjoy, then I definitely recommend that you check out this particular device, which is the Samsung A05. It will not break the bank, and you'll get maximum bang for your buck. You'll be able to make calls, enjoy games, social media, and of course all the other bells and whistles, and it comes in quite affordable. I'll put a link in the description. You can pick this up on Amazon at around 100 USDs dollars, and of course it is a nice buy and I highly recommend it. I'll easily give it a 4 out of 5. And of course it's my review of this particular device. If you have any direct questions related to it, I can also give you other feedback if you have any direct questions. Buttons are standard. You do get a USB Type-C port. The headphone jack makes our comeback. You have a nice speaker grill. You can see the headphone and mic areas. You can see this case that came with this particular device may vary with some manufacturers, but of course mine came with a case, which is this standard case that you're seeing here. And of course you can see the volume up and down and power buttons all nicely slugged and setting up as a part of the device. The screen is quite nice. However, I recommend that you get a screen protector, as at no time would you want to drop this. The front facing camera is adequate for FaceTime calls and of course those glamour shots. Alright, so overall My recommendation is to definitely buy this one. Great for kids, older adults, or young children, or just a budget device that you would want for social media browsing, your standard video games, and just fun stuff that you do on your phone. So see you in the next one, guys. Ricardo from Blog Tech Tips, saying bye until next time. Bye.